hit that like button just like Tyson.
What's that word, family? Hey, man, check this out. Do y'all know Kevin Samuels? No? Let me help you out a little. Kevin Samuels got a YouTube channel, right? Where he talks to bad women all the time. Now, these women are all shapes, sizes, and hues. They're all black women, mainly. But he talks to them about getting what he calls a high value man, which is a high value black man. And what a high value man is, it's a man that makes like 300,000 a year, maybe $10,000 a month or more. You know what I'm saying? He's a CEO of a Fortune 500 company or a very well-to-do company. He's a hedge fund person. Kevin says it's only like 10% of these men in the world in America. Um, and depending on what state you're in, is how many high value men that you will find. He says that most of these women out here just want a guy like Pookie and Ray Ray. They got babies by Pookie and Ray Ray, but they want to make a high value man wait for the nana, right? All because a high value man, while they were in high school, riding around with Pookie and Ray Ray, having fun, having a blast, being a pretty girl in school. The high value man was the nerd that was working on a science project. The high value man was somebody that was the math genius in the school, the valedictorian. That was a high value man, but he wasn't high value then. Maybe he was skinny, maybe he was ugly, maybe he had braces. But guess what? That guy went on to go to college. That guy that came out of law school. That guy became a great lawyer. That guy's all of a sudden handsome. He wears suits every day. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to dress. He has swag. He has appeal. He has ambition. Now, that's not the only type of career that a high value man has. A high value man is just a plain businessman, but not no street stuff, not no weak stuff. I'm talking about real deal money that they're going to have forever because once they got their education, their money went up, and now they got options with women that they want. Now they didn't get the pretty girl back in high school, but maybe he can get the pretty girl now. So Kevin goes in on these females because he feel like a lot of them let the high value man go to be with Pookie and Ray Ray. And even though these women are educated and they are top earners, that they have to meet a certain criteria to even get a high value man. Like you have to be pretty, you have to make that type of money, be beautiful, feminine, definitely feminine. You can't be the boss with a high value man because guess what? He has options. And a high value man can always get a younger woman that's very beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Every a trophy if you want, right? So this is what his show is about. His show is about dogging women in my eyes, but it's very entertaining and it's very good. One thing he don't do is he never gives out advice. You know what I'm saying? He just get him up there, he talks to him, he shuts him down, he tell him she might come on that thinking she's a 10. He oh no, you're a 4. And you're a 4 with 2 points deducted because you got 2 kids. Well, I got my PhD. Oh yeah, you got a PhD. That's what they all say, which is kind of true. A PhD is not a medical doctor. You know what I'm saying? A PhD, you can be a PhD in a lot of different fields. That's you a teacher can be a PhD. You're not a real medical doctor. And Kevin try to he tells these women these type of things. Now I'm gonna get y'all familiar with him because I'm about to play a video with Kevin's talking to about 3 or 4 different women. Just watch how he communicate to the women. He asked her how tall she was.
I am 5'5". You know what's coming next? Dress size? I wear 22.
22, damn.
Right. Yeah, I'm juicy. I already know that. That's not the word I would use. As to how to lock down a high value man. You know, you're getting 5,000 plus people watching you asking these questions. What would be one of the biggest takeaway tips you could give to women in the current dating marketplace to lock down a high value guy? Stop. Because only 10% of you gonna get it.
He don't give advice. He don't give advice on the show.
Look, look.
I'm 42 years old. Last year I used to weigh 203 pounds.
None.
No, I'm not finished.
None. Yeah, you
That was
are.
last year.
Yeah, you are.
Last year, this year I weighed 165.
No, ma'am. I said you're finished. You're finished.
I'm done.
Yep.
There's nothing left for me.
Not realistically.
Well, thank you.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Because I'm for the Sims.
See, it's the age and the weight. And then if you have any children.
42 out the game.
So my kids are.
Okay, ma'am. I don't need to.
42 is out the game.
Ladies get the more you get set in your ways, book a session because I don't want to do this in public, man. Because you seem like a sweet woman, but you don't. But you're not getting it.
You're being so mean.
I'm not being. Don't tell me I'm being mean. Look, I'm about to be mean. I get tired of you broads telling me I'm being mean because you cannot handle the goddamn truth. You called my show on a day that you ain't even supposed to be here, and I honored the call and sat here and tried to help you. And I'm telling you, huh? You have a big dick? I mean, it's above average. I ain't no Ron Jeremy. No. I asked you if you had a big dick. I didn't say it was above average. I don't know what that is, really. Nigga, you know if you got a big dick or not. Stop the bullshit. Every dude know whether or not he got a big dick. I know I got a big dick. You don't know? I mean, you don't have a big dick. That's the point. You don't have a big dick. You don't have a big wallet. You a fat dude.
Wow. Kevin be going hard. And that's the first time I heard her talk.
Okay. Why?
Why? Because I'm stingy. I'm stingy with the puss.
Excuse me?
I'm stingy with it. I do not give it up easily.
Were you married to your daughter's your baby mama though, right?
Baby, I've never been married, no, but I just
Okay,
don't.
so
I know.
hold on. Let's talk about this though. See, I find it funny that women like yourself, baby mamas, all of a sudden want to get stingy with the puss after you done gave your womb up before a ring. But then you want the high value men to put a ring on it before he gets it?
Who am I supposed to give it away?
You goddamn right you already did. Because here's the thing. See, that's what I mean. Man, you're a used vehicle wanting brand new 2021 prices. You can laugh all you want to, man, but you just said 6 months. You're not even exclusive. You're talking about he's marriage-minded. What do you think he's inserting his penis? In his hand?
No, and that's the thing. He could be inserting it somewhere else.
Exactly, because here's the thing. Men with options don't play these games.
Men with options don't play these games. According to Kevin Samuels, man. He's great on the internet. Like, he has these women in the palm of his hand. Like, definitely, he can have any one of these women that calls to his shows because they watch him faithfully every week. They call faithfully every week. And I do believe he can have any one of these women, and that's the reason why he's single, so that when you see Kevin Samuels, he's famous, man. He's hood famous, for real. Like, and he's famous to the right type of people. You know what I'm saying? He's not famous like a rapper is to hoods and thugs. He's famous to beautiful black women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I could talk about what Kevin talks about, but he talks about nothing. He don't give out any advice. He never has high-value black men on the phone hooking them up with women. Nothing like that. He's not a matchmaker, which he probably could be, Kevin Samuels. Remember I said that because I work with you. You know what I'm saying, my brother? We YouTube family. You know what I'm saying? That's why I really don't like doing stories like this, because it shows that two black men, they can even be successful and well-spoken and rich and wealthy, and they still find the clash between each other. But, we deserve to have this talk. We deserve to have this talk. Women look for too much. The main thing about what Kevin Samuels talks about with women is they're too bossy. They're too evil. They won't let a man talk. They won't let a man get a word out. A lot of them women come on that, well, first of all, and Kevin shuts them down, he mutes them, then he brings them back in, then he snaps on them. Sometimes he snaps, sometimes, but the women all got to fall in line. They all got to get in check. they all got to just be quiet and let this man talk on his show. He let that be known that he's on his show. He's sitting in his chair. He got his little thing flipping around, rolling around in the room. It's a pretty cool, laid back. It's dark in there. He's talking to women, bedroom, pillow talk, you know what I'm saying? But he's not giving out any advice, bro. Trust me, I've been watching his shows for a minute now. I haven't seen one time he actually gave out some type of advice, man. All he tell a woman to do is be cooperative, be feminine, and be funny. You know what I'm saying? Cooperative. You got to cooperate with this man. That's a high-value man because guess what? He got options. You heard Kevin say that. He has options. Not to be with a woman like you, not to even be with a black woman at all. So you got to be cooperative with these men, even though Kevin doesn't have a girl, right? So I'm going to play y'all Charleston White. Now, Charleston White, man, he's a character out here on YouTube. He's pretty funny to me, man. He's like every nigga's real nigga, you know what I'm saying? So he's a pimp, he's a preacher, he's a community activist, you know what I'm saying? He's whatever he want to be, man. But Charleston White said something that I couldn't say because I was looking at Kevin like, what is he actually doing? They send him $300. I see, like, damn, they sending this guy cash, you know what I'm saying? Over there, he telling him where to go, and the way he talks is a lot of guys probably will pull him a lot of guys will pull him around the corner. Here's Charleston White talking about.
And you done went to school and got an education, and you were one of them smart niggas, and you ain't started getting pussy till you got your 6-figure job, nigga. That's a long time, nigga, after going like we were fucking nigga as 4-year-old hunching and booty. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, nigga. You want to try to tell us something. We been players and Max all our motherfucking lives. Now here it is, you done come along with this sucker shit. Now it sound brilliant. It sound brilliant to a bunch of motherfucking suckers. You wait like you got some say so to sit over there on your throne and tell all the bitches what they doing wrong. Nigga, come on over here with the man, nigga, and have some locker room talk. Nigga, don't be over there talking to the cheerleading squad. You supposed to be over here in the football pad. Get on over here. And shoot a nigga and come on over here and tell these niggas what you telling these bitches. Let's see how tough he is then, nigga. Yeah, let Muddy and them talk to them hoes. Muddy and them tell them bitches anything. Just want to buy pretty bitches. They high value men, but they ain't attracting no high value women. You tell it, it's supposed to be a woman like Miss Cicely Tyson. It's supposed to be a woman like Miss Cicely Tyson over there telling them women how funky them bitches is. Ain't no nigga supposed to be you trying to fuck, nigga. You trying to get the ragged hoe, and you getting the women that's calling you already with the question. So I got a question about womanhood, and I'm already insecure as a woman. If I'm asking a man about womanhood, about what man like, you talking to a nigga ain't got no bitch. Now, if he talking to women, he's supposed to have a woman next to him. Because he telling you what niggas like buying pussy do. He telling y'all what tricky nigga do. He done worked hard all this motherfucker life to get him a bitch with a flat stomach. Nigga, pretty is his ass pretty does what my nigga cross country. A high value man, a sucker. Yeah, ain't no nigga ever call himself no high. Most niggas is a no good. A good man is a no good, rotten, dirty motherfucker. He ain't sitting up, got no advice for no woman. He's somewhere outside and shoeing with the niggas about how he got the bitch over there. Don't no woman want no high value man at the end of the day. They don't fuck good. You ain't not one time have you heard Kevin Samuels brag about how good he fuck a bitch. Listen to them niggas, lady. Don't go get your feelings hurt. You better off listening to K. Michelle. Don't. And back in Granddad in them days, he have to go over there with Muddy and them and help make a pie, a nigga peel potatoes. But he couldn't come out there and chop no motherfucking wood with Granddad and them. Them the type of niggas who nuts hang out them brief draws. New draws. Them niggas I got new draws. Them ain't the kind of niggas you want, lady. Them niggas socks ain't got holes in them. None of that shit. Fuck them new niggas, lady. You ain't talking. He over there telling y'all, go tell them niggas what they doing wrong. And for one, fuck he complain about women for anyway. Nigga, it's a dick shortage in the black race. Half these niggas gay, the rest of the niggas in a penitentiary, and the other niggas dead in jail, nigga. Fuck.
Man, how about that? Charleston White, he might come across a little rugged. He is. I believe he's a little rugged. But at the same time, this man makes a very important point, man. He said that he's the type of nigga, Kevin Samuels is the type of nigga that back in the day, Madea and them used to have him over there cutting up potatoes with the ladies and shit. You know? And I found that funny as hell because I was watching one of Kevin Samuels' shows, and I think that he said something like, coming up, he used to play with dolls or some shit, like, I don't know, some weird shit like that. And it was all about, I don't know, it was some type of show. But anyway, man, I found out what this guy Charleston saying. He's saying a lot of valid points, man. Like the way he's coming off is like sometimes like a trick. Like he's very like he's ice cold towards a lot of these women because he didn't get them when he wanted them. You know what I'm saying? So now that he became somebody that's popular and successful in his endeavors, now he's like, well, you chicks, I'm gonna tell y'all this, I'm gonna tell y'all that. Sometimes it does come across like that. Sometimes it comes across, it's very disrespectful. Like I could never do a show like Kevin Samuels. I can tell you about what black women doing, or if they did something to get them in the news, arrested. I'm not finna talk like I know what all black women deserve, or but like I said, he don't even give out advice. He just says the same thing to everybody. The exact same thing. He want to know your bosom size. He want to know your bust size. He want to know your everything, your hips. How tall are you? That's a lot of stuff. And it seems like he's analyzing it. You know what I'm saying? He's analyzing. He comes with a lot of statistics. He said, well, 10% of black men do this. He comes with different statistics, which I like his show. But I never saw anything useful in his show but one thing Charleston is wrong at, Kevin is definitely a pimp. He's like a preacher. He can speak very well. He got statistics to back him up. He sounds like he's very sensible. He looks good. He says he likes fragrance. You know what I'm saying? So he smells good. And he likes eyewear. You know what I'm saying? That's all Kevin likes. And he wears a suit, and he made himself a high-value man. He made up a word, high-value man, which he's trying to say black man. But he's high-value man. You know what I'm saying? He made up a word. I like the guy. Man, both of y'all got the right to criticize each other. Both of y'all got the right to criticize each other. But man, we gonna keep it cordial. We all black men. We all doing different things. We got the right to say something about this guy because I wanted to say something about this guy, but I didn't have the words, man. But this guy, Charleston White, had the words, and I don't like his delivery, but I understand exactly what Charleston White was saying. You don't have the right to tell these women that they're undesirable, Kevin. You don't have that right. They will get married if they want to get married. Women just don't want to do it. Period. Women don't want to do it. Men don't want to do it. Look at Dr. Dre. You heard about his divorce. He had a brain aneurysm. You know what I'm saying? If he would have been single the whole time, just like Kevin, because Kevin's 51 years old, single. You know what I'm saying? If Dr. Dre would have been single the whole time, learned back when he was younger that he really didn't want a wife, oh, man, I'm pretty sure he'd be set up, man. He could have had a whole stable like R. Kelly. That's what they didn't want R. Kelly to do. R. Kelly had a stable. He brought him in together. He said, shit, I'm going to have, when she getting on my nerve, man, you going to fly someplace. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, tell me what y'all think about this whole thing in the comment section. I'll be back, and I will answer all y'all questions. Just tell me how y'all feel about this whole situation.